cuties, welcome to my channel. If you are new, I am Jem, and in today's pick card reading, we're going to be discussing who is in love with you. So in pick card readings, you could view them how you like. You could take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. You can decide your own future. You have your own free will. Also know that before we hop right into the video, I want to let you guys know the different ways you can help out my channel. The biggest way is by subscribing, and I also sell personal readings, crystals, and decks on my website, which is linked in the description. I even have customizable readings there, so you let me know what you want to see in the reading and how long you want the reading for. So once I am done with my website, it will be linked up there. Also, if you're feeling generous, I do have an Amazon wish list of decks that I desire to put in the channel, as well as some little charms and little things in my wish list. Oops. Know that any donations are extremely appreciated but not expected, and I thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. So in this section here, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I've been up to, and there is this app where you could basically read, like, okay, so you know Audible, I think that's what it's called. It's like basically an iPad book web or app where you could like buy books and they come with audibles, like people who read the book, and you could like listen to them. There's a website where you can read them, and I like tried it out for once. Like I tried it out, I was reading the story, and it was actually a lot of fun. Like I had a really good time doing it. And I thought about it, I was like, maybe I could add like a little bit of like reading or like some sort of like cozy vibes. I also have tea here. It's in a little Santa mug because we in the Christmas month of December. But I thought that was so much fun, and I was like, you know how cool that would be if like my followers or whatever like would go like maybe reach out and see or like listen to me read like a book or whatever. It was like a Wattpad story. It was like some sort of like romantic, like fun story to read. So I would love to read more of that, and like maybe even get my own books and maybe read for you guys. So if you'd like that, let me know what you think. I might do a little bit more of it because it was so much fun. I made my own account. It's called Gem, and I put like Gem Reads. So I thought that'd be fun. All right, so let's hop into the piles here. Before we hop right into the pile, I'm going to make also a specific reading that's going to be talking about all about music, because I know one of my beautiful subscribers mentioned how I don't remember exactly who it was, but I always make sure to remember the what was said. So like I remember they said to put the vessel and have like cards around it might be a good reading. I was thinking of maybe making a reading that's like specifically made for music. So it'd be like, what are the love, what's the love music or love radio? What type of music do they listen to when, like some sort of like reading that like goes along with that theme. So then I can have the vessel and then do like love radio, all those different things. So, let's get the vessel out here. I'm also going to take my time in these readings because you guys have let me know, you guys let me know that you enjoy longer readings. So I'm going to take my time within the readings. I'm going to try to do like 30 minutes, I think is a good time. And I'll just talk slowly. So you guys could use this as like, somewhat of like a meditation. use it in our readings soon. I might not do it. It might be next week. I'll make a reading specifically for that next week. So if you are interested in that, stay tuned. I will probably ask my viewers what are they looking to watch next. Okay, so for the first pile we have this deck, which is the Adventure Time deck. Totally unofficial Adventure Time tarot deck by Catherine Hiller. This is what the box looks like, and this is what the deck looks like. So this is one of the cards. If you feel called to this deck, we also have Ace of Cups, which is basically Ace of Cups represents a new beginning in love. Like Ace is number 1, starting off, and then Cups represents love, romance. Also represents emotions, so like new beginning of emotions. That could be significant. There may be bats could be significant, horses could be significant. Also maybe a beach ball. So if that resonates with you, pile 1, please pick pile 1. We also have this crystal here. This crystal. This is what the crystal looks like. It's got little imperfections, but it's still really beautiful. I love the blue. It's kind of look like pile 1. Next pile is the White Newman Tarot deck. I'm currently selling this deck on my website. I only have a few in stock, so if you guys are interested, make sure to check that out once I'm, of course, done with my website. But we have this black or smoky quartz. I believe that's what it's called. It also has like a gray, or not gray, a golden copper strike through the crystal that goes all the way around, which I thought was really pretty. It reminded me of like a beautiful countertop, like for a kitchen. And the White Newman deck, the box looks like this. It also comes with a little book. And this is what the cards look like. We have Queen of Cups in reverse. Basically, this card represents a woman that is very in tune with her emotions, possibly having a blockage though at this current moment. So that could be significant. Also someone, it's like water sign, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and could also represent somebody who maybe is struggling with emotions. That could be something significant. So if that resonates with you, pile 2, please pick pile 2. And then lastly, we have the Third Eye Tarot. This is what the Third Eye Tarot looks like. Let's put this here. And then we have this zebra quartz crystal here. It looks like a zebra. It's got black and white and like tons of like layering. This one's like transparent, white, black, and then a bunch of lines, which I thought was such an interesting crystal. And for some reason I felt like it matched this pattern. But this is the Third Eye Tarot, so this is what the box looks like. And this is what the cards look like. So we got the King of Cups in reverse. So this is more of like the masculine form of the Queen of Cups. So it could be someone who maybe is tapping into more of their masculine side, pursuing, action-oriented. Could also be having blockages as well with their emotions or within love. So these two could play a part. All right. So let's hop into pile 1. Hello, my beautiful pile 1s. If you chose this deck, the Adventure deck, or Adventure Time deck, as well as this crystal, this will be your reading on who is in love with you. So we're putting it in the corner, and we're going to take the bell out, so whenever there's synchronicities or things that are constantly repeating, like to shuffle the deck like 3 times, just to make sure that it's all cleansed. That card wanted to come out. Let's see what card it was. Just, oh, was it that card? Well, that was the main card that came out before, so we'll keep an eye on that. Okay, so let's see what is wanting to be said. So who is in love with pile 1? So first we're going to talk about why. Why are they in love with you? You know, what are the things about you that this person loves and are in love with? And then next to that, we're going to be, what do they want to do with that information? Like, what do they want to do with you? What do they want to do about their love that they have for you? And then in the next section, we're going to put cards on top of that, which is going to represent who is this person, the person that is in love with you, and then we'll do charms and initials. So, and within that span, it's going to be like 30 minutes. All right, so why are they in love with you? Pile 1. We're going to pull 4 cards. Why are they in love with pile 1, 2, 3? Okay, this wanted to come out. We have the 3 of Wands. Oh, look how cute it is. I love how it has like the little candy canes, and we're in winter time, Christmas, around Christmas time. I have a little Santa mug, so that fits in really well. That's so cute. Okay, we're gonna put that up here. Let's get a card to clarify that underneath. Please give me a card to clarify underneath the 3 of Wands. We have Ace of Coins. Okay. Now, next row, what else do they love about pile 1? 1, 2, 3. What else do they love about pile 1? We got the Knight of Swords. I think that's a little candy cane on top of a jelly bean. There could have something to do with candy. Maybe candy's very significant to you, pile 1. Maybe this person likes to buy you candy. There could just be something about candy. All right, let's get a clarifier for Knight of Swords. 1, 2. Oh, we got the Death card flipped out. I don't know if you saw that, but Death came out. Interesting. That card is so intense. Like, and by the way, when the Death card comes out, know that that's not anything to be worried about or scared about. Usually, Death card just talks about rebirth. Let me make sure that this is... Hello, 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 hello. The bell also rung. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure that my mic is getting everything, because sometimes that bitch likes to act up. So, the bell rung. Let's see now. It says, what do they want to do about it? So, what do they want to do about... what do you want to do about the feelings that they have for you? We're going to open up these other decks, the rest of the decks that are going to be in this video. Shuffle this on camera. All right, what do they want to do about the love they have for you? 1, 2, 3. Like, do they want to go on a date? Do they want to take you out? We have trust. They want to trust this situation. It says the situation is calling for you to have faith. So they want to trust that all will work out within this connection. That is what I'm getting with that card. We'll get into the specifics in a sec. I just want to make sure all your cards are laid out. All right, what else do they want to do about the situation? What situation. What else do they want to do about the love they have for you? What else do they want to do? We have donate. That card also wanted to come out. This is marionette. Also saw fury and disturbance. Okay. I also saw sweet dreams just now. Maybe somebody's sleeping, taking a nap. Or maybe this person dreams about you. That could be a message. What else does this person want to do about pile 1 and the love that they have for pile 1? What do they want to do for about the love that they have for pile 1? Ooh. We have let go. Came in reverse. And it hit the bell. So that could be something very significant for you. There could be distance within this connection, pile 1. Aww. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. That you have to have a distance. Maybe it used to be like a long distance connection. Let's see. Maybe there's just distance between the two of you at this moment. Let's see, what else do they want to do about the love they have for pile 1? 1, 2, 3. These 2 cards wanted to come out. We have keys on a ring. So many options, decisions, unconventional, stringing along, one night stand. We have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Interesting, very interesting. All right, so. Okay, pile 1. So what this person really loved about you, or why this person is in love with you, is you are incredibly expansive and possibly even travel worthy, if that makes sense. Like, you could be someone who maybe travels a lot. Maybe that's something that this person really loves about you, is how much you travel, or maybe you're at a distance from this person and this person saw you as a travel opportunity, like they were willing to travel for you. That's how in love they were with you. They wanted to travel. This could also be maybe they saw how passionate and motivated and inspired about life you are. Like, you are just very expansive. You have no like limiting beliefs or anything that's really holding you back from getting what it is that you want in life. You're very abundant. And I think this person really loved or was in love with you because of they looked up to you for these reasons. Like, you're literally like this walking sunshine, confident, knows their self-worth. Like, you're walking down this runway with like a cane. Like, look how flirty this guy is. He's winking. He's like, yeah, I know I'm the shit. Like, this person, that's how they see you, is someone who's very confident and very fiery, very expansive, makes a lot of progress in life, and changes, develops, and transforms constantly. They maybe also, something about you is that even though maybe you aren't financially stable, that could be something. If it doesn't resonate, ignore it. But for some of you, maybe even though you may have lost a financial opportunity, possibly with this person, it's like you still trust the universe and still have trust in the universe that things will work out in the end. And that could be something else that this person really loves about you, is that you're willing to take risks. You're not letting anything hold you back, and especially not money. Like, you're not letting money control you or control your life. So that could be something in particular with like the money, because this one says lost opportunities and lack of planning. Something else specific is maybe you don't really have to plan ahead for things. Things just kind of work out in your favor. You may go with the flow of things. You may just live in the present, and that could be something else that this person really loves about you, is that you aren't worrying about the future constantly. You're living in the present, you're living life, and you're having fun. Maybe this person also sees you as a possible lost opportunity. Like, maybe this person wanted to put in the efforts and like saw you as, you know, the love of their life, like literally saw you as, was crushing on you, was in love with you, or is in love with you still, but there was something that was lost. There was some sort of lost opportunity. Maybe there was an ending, because we do have the death card, and we do have letting go as well as healthy choices. Like, this person maybe felt like things ended and it was just a lost opportunity. With the next row here, why else is this person in love with you? We have the Knight of Swords and the Death card. So the Knight of Swords here represents the Knight of Swords in reverse represents restless, unfocused, impulsive, burnt out. And we also have Three of Wands and Knight of Swords next to each other, which talks about like being very creative and very action-oriented. Somebody who basically is so quickly moving, like someone who moves very quickly in decision making, someone who's maybe a little bit impulsive, but it's like about the fun and it's about living in the moment. Maybe this person sees you as someone that struggles a little bit with maybe thinking things through or like planning things out. But overall, though, you were like the opposite to them, possibly. And all of these things they wish that they had. And that's why they're so in love with you, is because they look up to you. They see these aspects that they want in their own life. Instead of them having to constantly worry about every decision they make, you don't really give a shit about what decision you make, because you know that at the end of it all, you're going to learn from it. And if you happen to make a mistake, you learn from it and you continue forward. You know, failure is the first step to learning. So that's how maybe this person sees you as that, like you're that type of person that isn't afraid to fail, isn't afraid to take risks, isn't afraid to, you know, live life. This person may be, I'm not really sure, but that's what this person really loves about you. With the Death card here, this talks about transformation. Something else, another reason to why this person maybe is in love with you, because they're in love with you due to your, you know, fun, living life, personality. Like, you're somebody who just loves to have fun, so confident in themselves, and just so driven in life. And this person, I think, also maybe misses you more due to the separation and the death of the connection. So that could be something in particular. If that doesn't resonate, which I do think that there was some sort of separation, because we do have letting go, death, and healthy choices. So I think there might have been some sort of, and trusting and timing, so there definitely could have been a divide. But if that doesn't resonate, this could also be representing, maybe this person sees you as someone who's very transformative, like you are willing to fail to learn and change and grow. Like, you're someone who's constantly growing, constantly expanding, constantly changing. And that could be something else that this person really loves about you, what they're in love with. This person loves how confident you are. And you're so courageous. You have such courage. That's what's coming out. So with the next two rows here, these two rows are supposed to represent, what does this person want to do with this love that they have for you? This person wants to trust the timing. This person sees this situation as you know, trusting that you can have faith within this connection, trusting that things will come full circle or maybe come back again, or things will work out in the way that they're supposed to. The universe will make things work out the way that it's supposed to. So I think this person is really wanting to like trust that things will work out in the end. With the marionette and homelessness here, these two cards are a little bit confusing. I think with these two cards, I think this might be representing this person maybe feels this situation as like a failure. They could be really hard on themselves, feeling like they're some sort of like, you know, poor, like somebody who's not receiving much abundance, or like some sort of failure, that they didn't receive their blessings because they expected this to, you know, maybe go in a different direction. I think this person is also trying to let things out of their control, because the marionette talks about someone who's a dictator or someone who's very dominant and controlling, but it's in reverse, and we have trusting timing. I think this person is trying to just let things play as they're supposed to be in the play of life. Like this person is trying to let the play itself out. They're not trying to control the outcomes, control the situations, because they know that it's not going to work out. They're just going with the flow at this moment. They're feeling, you know, a bit down on themselves, but they are going to trust the universe and let things play out as they're supposed to. With the letting go, these are all thoughts that this person might be holding within. Like they're not really like saying what's going on or expressing how they feel, but this could be how this person is feeling inside. We have letting go. So I think this card, letting go, is this person really wants to just transform themselves. Like they see you transforming and they want to also transform. They want to transform into this beautiful butterfly. They want to expand. They want to grow from this. They want to become a better person. And I think this person may be struggling with making room so that a new beginning can flourish. Like this person may be still holding on to this, or focusing too much on this instead of like actually learning how to let it go. Like what they want to do is they do want to let it go, but I think they could be having a little difficulties due to the emotions involved, and they still want to trust that things will work out in the end, if that makes sense. And lastly, this person maybe is really struggling with deciding or like making a decision. So they're kind of just like holding on to all the keys. It says the keys on the ring. It says many options, many decisions, unconventional, stringing along. Maybe they feel like they're being strung along in this connection. Maybe they feel like they just want to have a one-night stand. They could be like, maybe they feel like they're saying they want a one-night stand, but in reality, it's like almost like a way back into your life. Like the one-night stand would end up resulting in a way back into your life. Like that's how they see it. They could also be feeling like they're stringing themselves along in this connection, like they can't seem to just let it go. They could also be feeling like this connection is unconventional or was unconventional. They could also just be feeling like there's many decisions to make or many options, like on what to do. They could be just very indecisive about what to do. All they know, what their intuition and what they do know, is that at the end of it all, they want to make the healthiest choice. They want to make the healthiest decision in love and life. They want to make sure that they're putting their self-love first, their self-care, and whatever decision that makes them happier. They care about their happiness. They want to be overall happy. Okay, so let's see what we got for your... So who is this person? Who is this person that's feeling this way about pile 1? Let's get 4 cards. 1, 2. Who is this person that's feeling this way about pile 1, 2, 3? We have the hawk in reverse. I just thought of maybe this person's like watching you like a hawk. keeping a close eye on you. They're paying attention to what you're up to. They could really just be, or maybe you're like the hawk. You could have some sort of air sign, and that's how this person sees you, as this like very action-oriented person. Someone who also maybe is very respected and has a lot of confidence. Let's get, who is this person? This is supposed to represent, though, this person. So the hawk in reverse, maybe this person's like, why they're so focused on those aspects of about you, Pile 1, is because they lack those inside of them. So they're in reverse. Like, you are the hawk and they're like the reversal hawk. They want to do all the things that you're doing. They want to like take the action and be as ambition and goal oriented, but for some reason they hold themselves back from doing so. There could be some sort of issue that they're dealing with inside. But let's see what else. What else about who is this person? They could be an air sign as well. 2, 3, we have the raccoon. The raccoon reminds me of the starving artist. This is kind of somebody who maybe doesn't really show their face. They're like someone who kind of like hides away their face. They're like very creative, very passionate, but they don't really get the recognition that they deserve, or don't really like put themselves out there. Once it's like the upright raccoon represents somebody who's very like passionate and like they receive the abundance that they deserve because they put themselves out there. This one's like the opposite. This person doesn't really show their face. They're kind of like the starving artist. It's like the first steps of making it somewhere. That's like the position that they're at. So that could definitely play a part into this hawk as well. It's like this hawk is the reason to why they're a starving artist, because there are things that need to be worked out within their mindset about, having the confidence to put themselves out there. Let's see what else. 1, 2, 3. We have the lamb. Aww. So the lamb upright basically represents a really innocent, sweet, kind person. It's really gentle, very gentle person. This could be like this person is just very gentle, very considerate, very kind. And maybe the reason to why they are having these struggles about their self-esteem or having like self-esteem issues is due to the fact that maybe nobody has really treated them the way that they treat others. They may struggle with like, being so kind and loving to others, but never really receiving that back. Maybe due to like, maybe they feel like people tend to take advantage. And I think the main reason to that is because of the lack of boundary setting or people pleasing, too much people pleasing at hand. So, or maybe this person struggles with people pleasing. So that is who I'm getting for you, Pile 3. That's who I'm getting for you, Pile 1, is the hawk, the raccoon, and they got like 2 Earth. They could have a significant Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And the hawk upright is air sign, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Every time I like my throat always gets like a little like raggly whenever I feel like I'm saying something accurate. So maybe the air sign is very significant. Somebody's an air sign here. Okay, so let's get the charms. A lot of words. Maybe this person has a lot that they would want to say to you. Okay, so we have a lot of charms as well. And this one came out first, and it says, just for you. This person maybe really feels like they were made for you, pile one. I could be also getting like yin and yang. Like opposites attract type of connection where the two of you are very opposite and maybe show each other the other side to you that maybe is hard to face. For example, like this person is like the opposite of like the outgoing, extroverted, and this person's like introverted. There could be something about like opposites attract in this connection, and this person feels like they were literally made for you, or you were made for them. It says just for you. Like this person just wants to be here for you. They're not interested in anybody else. They just want to be yours. We have a little Egyptian symbol here. This could be significant in some way. I think this symbol basically represents fertility. So this could be something about like fertility or like birthing a child. We have a little angel here. Maybe this person sees you as an angel, or maybe this person's like an angel. Or maybe this connection is very divinely guided. We have L. I didn't even mean to say L first. I mean to say S, but LSP. LSP. Isn't that the bubbly, like fluffy purple, like curvy, like princess? Lumpy space princess, and her name is LSP. Maybe that's something significant. Maybe you should watch Adventure Time and like check out her in the show. I'm not really sure. We have Aries here. There could be someone who's an Aries. We have a little bus here. Maybe this bus makes me think of like this person's willing to travel or wants to travel. We have a little butterfly here. This makes me think of transformation. This person could be also just... This person could be someone from the past that, maybe like the recent past, who has been making a lot of changes or has been growing a lot. We have a little elephant here. The elephant makes me think of somebody who never forgets, somebody who has a lot of memories, or like, you know, remembers their memories, or like reminisces in their memories. Maybe this person's constantly reminiscing in the memories with you. We have JB, could also be BJ. We also have D over here. And we have a little seahorse, which makes me think of water signs. So we have illuminate. So like the light shining. Somebody maybe has had a light bulb eureka moment. We have drain. Maybe someone is feeling drained, or thinking about this drains them. We have jawline. Maybe someone has a really nice jawline, or maybe someone has said that the person has a really nice jawline. Maybe they've said you have a really nice jawline. We have crush. This person, wow. The fact that that came out, that's when you know this person's really crushing on you, pile one. I have so many words, and this word has rarely ever came out. So this person's really crushing on you, pile one. We have grace. That could be someone's name, or maybe somebody's like has a lot of grace. Maybe you have a lot of grace. We have local. I just thought of local bus. Maybe there's some sort of memory about a bus that this person thinks a lot about. We have groin. Something about somebody's groin, maybe significant. We have kernel. I just thought of like corn, popcorn kernels. We have breakthrough. Maybe this person's having some sort of breakthrough moment, finally realizing some stuff about themselves and going through it and learning and working on themselves. We have bloom. I just thought of like blooming like a butterfly, blooming, oh, not even like a butterfly. Butterflies could be significant. I meant to say blooming like a flower or like a plant, but instead of it being like a flower where it's like they take more time, this person's blooming like a butterfly. It takes only like a day. The caterpillar, you know, releases the butterfly, and then the butterfly moves very quickly outside of the cocoon. We have detox. Maybe this person is detoxing. We have the number 18. 18 could be significant. We have attention. Maybe this person really wants your attention. We have functional. We have locomotive. Functional car. There could be something about a functional car. Maybe somebody's car started working up again. So that is all that I have for you, Pile 1. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know down in the comments, as well as give this video a like, consider subscribing, let me know how I did. Also, I will be having a website up soon where you guys could buy personal readings from me at different lengths, as well as customizable ones with different decks you want to see, as well as charms. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye! Hello, my beautiful Pile 2s. Welcome to your reading on Who is in Love with You. So if you chose this White Newman tarot deck, this will be your reading on Who is in Love with You. So we got the smoky quartz crystal right here. We're going to put that off to the side in the corner. And then we have the White Newman's tarot deck, which we are going to shuffle for you. That card went a little crazy. And that was the main card that we pulled at the top before. Shuffle one more time. That was a little chunky. Alright, so first we're going to talk about why this person is in love with you and what they want to do about it, and then we're going to hop into who is this person. So why is this person in love with Pile 2? We have 3 of Swords. There could have been some sort of fallout, or just some sort of heartbreak or pain. Some sort of pain involved. Pain could also be maybe you help them recover from pain. Like maybe this relationship has healed them as a person. We have Queen of Pentacles to clarify that. So you could be very healing. That's what I'm getting, Pile 2. You could be someone that's very loving, very understanding, somebody who has a lot of space to give to others, to be, you know, themselves, or to learn and heal. Very understanding type of person. We got next the Knight of Wands. And then let's see, card to clarify, we have the White Newman. Okay. Now, next row, we're going to talk about... Actually, let's put this over here. What does this person want to do with the love that they have for you? So, like, what do they want to do since they're in love with you? Do they want to take you out on a date? Do they want to talk to you more? Do they want to, you know, grow with you, get married? Yada, yada. Let's see. So, what do they want to do with the love that they have for Pile 2? 1, 2, 3. This card came out. We have Third Wheel. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I kind of want to pull another one, but we have Imagination, Fantasy, Mind, Verity. All right. Let's see what else we got. What else do they want? What do they want to do? What do they want to do with the love that they have for you? We have Cupid's bow, That one is really just calling my name. We have stabbed in the back, heartbreak and pain, which very correlates a lot with that. Okay, what else do we have here? So what do they want to do with the love that they have for you? What do they want to do with the love that they have for you? We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection. Let's see what else we have. Oh, Mercury retrograde. That's fucking crazy. We're actually in this right now. So I'm going to pull that. But let's see what else, what other cards. What else do they want to do with the love that they have? We have Earth Sign and Spy. Okay, pile 2. We also have Open Your Heart Up. It will help you attract more love. Possibly putting more love into the situation rather than taking could be helpful. But let's get into the reading. So the only card that I really need to look up is the White Newman, because that's the card that I'm not really familiar with, what that's about. But first off, pile 2. This person is in love with you because you are a amazing, wonderful, kind, and like so amazingly kind and considerate and compassionate and loving and generous. Maybe even a little bit too all of those things, because of like, you know, it may leave you feeling like you may put your needs aside sometimes because of how much you love others, which is such a beautiful thing about you, that this person really loves and cherishes. I think the 3 of Swords could also be representing like a healing of some sort of pain. What's a bit confusing about this connection, and maybe pile 2, if you'd like to clarify in the chat or in the comments, would be really helpful, is what exactly is this heartbreak and who caused it? The reason why I am confused is because when I asked what does this person want to do with this situation, it says heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. And we also have third wheel as well. Which is confusing. Maybe you have moved on. So for some of you, this could be a connection where maybe you have moved on from this person. Maybe you guys got together. It was like you were very healing, very loving, like this beautiful white light to them. You're literally like this white light. You could have also like white hair. Maybe there's just something like very like goddess-like to you. It's like you glow in the sun, or you're just very glowing. The Knight of Wands, you could have a fire sign or some significant fire sign at play, and you're somewhat a beginner at it, maybe someone who moves very quickly, maybe your passions, or you're very passionate, and that could be something significant as you're a very passionate person, very loving person. Maybe you also tend to get a little bit angry, or that could be like a little bit of a signifier, like a little message to help you see if this pile resonates. Because usually the Knight of Wands talks about someone who has a lot of fire within them. but it's also like a beginner. It's not really, it's like the male beginner of the road to passion or passions or being very passionate. So maybe that's how this person sees you, or maybe that was how things ended up. Like you ended up going on this journey towards what you're passionate about. Like maybe specifically about your, I don't know why I just thought of like your type, like going more with what your type is or going after your type. Instead of like pleasing others. So that could be something significant. If it doesn't resonate, don't take that. This could also be like you healed them from a past heartbreak, and then this situation, there could be some sort of like third party situation going on where maybe you are in a relationship and there's a third party, or maybe the two of you are in a relationship and there's a third party, and that's what this person wants to do, which is a little bit fucked up in my opinion if that's the case. But if it's not the case, then maybe this person wants you, you may be in a relationship and like this person wants to be the third wheel of your connection. Like they want to like intervene. They want to disrupt the situation because they want love, or they want like a surprise invitation. They want like to shoot you with Cupid's arrow. They want to disrupt your relationship or whatever's going on. And the reason to why is because they believe that you guys have so much chemistry and there's a lot of magnetic chemistry there between the two of you. This person may also, what they want to do is they may be spying a lot on and seeing what you're up to, seeing what you've been doing. The Mercury retrograde too could be, oh my God, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. Okay, Patu, you might think I'm a little crazy, but let me just tell you. The first pile I just went over, in the pile it said, I talked about Mercury retrograde. Or I actually talked about this in my community chat and I sent a message to everybody. But in the little messages, we got locomotive, like a car, and then it said functioning locomotive. So like saying like a working car. And this card here says electronic issues and has a picture of a car. So like maybe somebody's having car issues. That could be something significant for some of you. Besides that, we also have communication issues. Maybe this relationship's having communication issues. We have review everything. And maybe this is talking about like reflecting, because usually Mercury retrograde is all about, it's like destruction that brings some sort of renewal of, like a new beginning. So reflecting on all of that can really help gain more prosperous growth. We have earth signs. So you could definitely be an earth sign, my beautiful pile too. You could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And maybe this person wants to stalk you, because wants to spy on you, because we do have spy and then earth sign. So it's like they're spying on you. It's if someone got their eye on you and they're doing research. Maybe this person's reflecting a lot on like, they're reviewing a lot of, or reviewing over a lot of different things. Maybe reviewing over like memories of chemistry or how much chemistry you two have. Maybe that's making them like giving them more pain or like sadness, and they could really be hoping and having faith. I don't know where this third wheel card came out of like nowhere, like so strange. Let's see specifically what the white new moon is. I mean, it does fit into the story though, because it says stabbed in the back and it says the third wheel, which is like the heartbreak card. And it also talks about potentially cheating as well. So like, I really don't want to like, channel that type of stuff, but we do have third wheel here, so we do have to like address whatever's going on. There could be some sort of situation where there's an enemy, some sort of enemy made within a third wheel connection. Like, for example, like if the two of you, if you're in a relationship that's not with this person views your partner as an enemy and they want to be the third wheel of that connection. Like they want to get involved and like almost pull you away because they believe that you two have a lot of chemistry. There could also be just a lot of flirtiness. And third wheel doesn't have to mean third wheel, like that there's a 3 situation involved. It could also just be maybe if there isn't a third wheel situation where there's like cheating or anything, this could just be also talking about maybe you two in this connection, there's a lot of flirtatiousness, because it does say flirtatious, like very flirtatious. Maybe you two are very flirty. Maybe this person loves how flirty you are. Maybe this person they see you as someone who's very healing, and they're in love with how healing your touches. You're just so comforting, and people like naturally gravitate towards you due to how warming and kind your heart is. Let's see what the white new moon is saying here. What does the white new moon mean? It says creation, starting point, divine inspiration. So I think there is definitely some sort of new beginning, right? It says starting point, it says creation, and I just thought of like starting fresh, starting new, starting with like a new foot. And maybe there was some sort of heartbreak in the past between the two of you, or from a past connection that was brought into this connection, and there was a lot of healing. Like this person felt like you healed them, yet also like healed the connection. Like there's like the pain is being healed. And you're starting off this passion, this love with a new foot. Seeing this in a new light. It's very flirtatious. You know, there's still some pain and some things to be worked out. Maybe even a little bit of like enemy, like some sort of like egotistical things getting in the way. Like maybe, you know, where boundaries are crossed a bit, where people are treating their lovers like an enemy instead of like actually loving them and, you know, sitting with them with an open heart and hearing them out and giving them space to openly speak what they need to say. Think though, even though there may be things to be worked out and to, you know, heal within this connection, like I think this is saying like this person, your person, pile 2, is having faith that things will work out. Love is coming. Love will work out. The stabbed in the back will be healed. Like this person knows that even though there may be some pain, there's a lot of chemistry and there's a lot of healing going on that can be worked out and resolved. Like the new starting point, starting on a new foot, I'm really getting. There could be also some sort of surprise invitation. Maybe you will be meeting their family soon, or they'll be inviting you somewhere new. That is what I'm getting for you, pile 2. So let's see who this person is. So who is this person? So who is this person that is in love with pile 2? So pile 2, you have a beautiful card of the Swan. Let's get another card. Let's see what else. Who else is this? Or like, give us another card to describe this person who is in love with pile 2. There could be multiple people that are in love with you, pile 2. 2, 3. Because I accidentally said who else is in love with you. We have Lizard. I'm going to take it as all as the same person, though. 1, 2. Give me another card to represent this person who's in love with pile 2. 3. You're the Horse. Okay, pile 2. So with the Swan card here, the Swan card basically talks about a beautiful water sign, because this represents water. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And basically the Swan is like this beautiful, majestic being, this elegant, graceful, just like how you are, honestly. I believe this is supposed to represent you. So this beautiful, elegant, wonderful swan. And this person may be also like that. Your person who's in love with you, pile 2, they could also be very elegant. They could also be very beautiful. They may, though, struggle with reflecting. So being a little bit self-aware of the decisions they make and what they are actively doing. Like the mirror basically represents their ego, and then their, versus their conscious mind, decision making, their high self, their ego and their higher self are here. And this person sometimes maybe struggles with deciding which one is which. So that could be something significant about your person, pile 2. They're like this beautiful, elegant swan. They could be also very attractive, very beautiful. But also, they also struggle with a little bit of self-awareness when it comes to their ego. With the Lizard here, the Lizard represents a fire sign in reverse. Let me see more specifically. So the Lizard is someone who is instinctual, sensitive to the subtle. They are also a dreamer. When they are in reverse, they are exclusive, non-committal, and flaky. So this Lizard person could be someone who's very sensitive to like the outside world. They could be someone who has a lot of sensory perceptions, so like smell, taste, feel. Like they tend to like be very sensitive to their perceptions, or their sensory perceptions. And as if they have like a sixth sense, they're very good at like, they're very intuitive. They're very good at like almost reading people as well. Maybe a little bit too good, to where they're constantly like worrying about how other people feel or think. They may struggle with people pleasing, or constantly trying to get to the bottom of how somebody's feeling, due to like some, unresolved stuff that they're working through. And I think something in particular is this person, this Lizard, although this is an amazing gift, it may wear this Lizard down. It says big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain the Lizard of their essence. This card is an indicator to pull back from the bright sunlights in Big City and return into the artist who is whispering your name. So when they're out of balance, it says exclusive, non-committal, and flaky. So the Lizard, I think, could be like your person, pile 2, who's in love with you, may struggle with constantly perceiving or being perceived by others. Like maybe they struggle with like being around a lot of people because they're constantly worried about not being able to be themselves. So when they finally pull back and they're in their own space, they could fully feel free to just not worry and be themselves, because maybe subconsciously they're constantly worrying about how somebody else is feeling, or what, how somebody else is perceiving them. And I think what would be really helpful to this person is if they learned to give themselves the space to be themselves authentically. Be your authentic self. Give yourself, just like how you give other people the space to be themselves, give yourself the space to be yourself. You know, do what it is that you want to do. Be yourself. I think something also to pile 2 is you may be dealing with somebody who is a little bit non-committal. You may be dealing with somebody who is a little bit flaky. They could be someone who is, the whole third party situation is because they may be non-committal and they may be talking to a couple different people. Or there's some sort of like situationship going on where it's not really serious. It's not really like exclusive. So that might be something specific to you, pile 2. And let me just tell you, is you deserve, if you want things to be exclusive, you deserve for things to be exclusive. If you want to deal with, if you're not ready for commitment and you don't want commitment and you're willing to work with somebody, or like you're willing to be with someone who's also not committed, then it's up to you. What do you want to do? You know, it's all based on what it is you want. So ask yourself that. The horse here, but you definitely could be dealing with somebody who's non-committal. This person who's in love with you is non-committal. They could also just have issues with commitment due to being around people who constantly are cheating, or maybe they grew up with like a unhealthy family, or like family dynamic between their parents, where they were, you know, doing things behind each other's back. And maybe that's why this person is like so worried about being committed, is because of those fears. We have the horse here, which is an earth sign. And the horse represents momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. It says, when out of balance, runs away, feels weak. So the horse basically represents the most masterful form of the earth energy within the deck. This person could have a very strong earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And it says it provides a momentum within us that is so reliable, so supportive, and it could be, you could ride it on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone in and collect energy through daily practices. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. So within your person, pile 2, the person that is in love with you, they could have a lot of like healthy stability within them, but there could be some sort of blockage within them in that area where they aren't feeling stable within themselves due to maybe experiencing a difficult terrain, something that they are a little bit worried about, but they have this possibility and tendency to withstand that difficult terrain. For example, like the issue of commitment. They may struggle with commitment, and they can get through that and they can work this out. But I think right now this person is in a space where they're out of balance. They're focusing with a blockage that is going to cause them to run away from this issue because of fear. They could also be feeling really weak about this situation as well. Feeling like weak that they are struggling with this difficult terrain, you know, this difficult area in their life. What could help them is exercising consistently, you know, finding the discipline and stability within that, as well as meditation. When you find stability in things that you do have control over, it tends to also bring stability in other aspects that you feel like you don't have control over. For example, the commitment. This person, they may be so afraid of being committed to a partner due to possibly getting cheated on that maybe they are worried that about that so much that they're worried that they don't want to give commitment. And if they were just to find control over the things that they can control, like within themselves, like the exercise and meditation, then that this would be not that worrisome of an issue, because they would still have some sort of control and stability within their life. It wouldn't be like everything's out of hand, you know, if that makes sense. So this person maybe struggles with commitment issues. They may struggle with, they may be in avoidant attachment, and that might be something that could be really helpful with your person or with you to learn about, like specifically with therapy. I know I'm not a therapist, but I like to talk about therapy. So, all right, let's get some charms and messages. What are some things this person would like to say? Okay, we got 90. 90 could be significant. All right, let's see. So we have L here. I just thought of like taking the L. Maybe someone feels like they took the L, or L could be significant of somebody's name. We have a little kitty cat here. Maybe cats are significant. Or maybe somebody has a cat. We have an M or W. We have citrus. I just thought of like citrus lime. Maybe somebody really loves citrus fruits, or like cakes and desserts that have citrus in them. We have January. January could be significant. The month of January. We're in the month of December, so that's in 2 months. 2 months could be significant. We have intelligent. Maybe this person, your person that's in love with you, pile 2, could be very smart. We have a little like carriage here. Maybe this person wants to treat you like a princess or take you out on a carriage. We have cat call. Maybe there's some sort of cat calling going on, like someone's cat calling someone. We have a little cloud here. This reminds me of like the Naruto cloud. We have 2 hearts. This also makes me think of like where someone feels like maybe things are unfair due to someone giving a lot more than the other. But also something that I learned in therapy is this type of issue happens a lot in relationships, and due to where someone's giving so much to where they're putting their own needs aside and then expecting the other person to do the same, when in reality it's like this person can only give you the love that they can, and they need to, you know, put their needs first too. Like just like how you should be putting your needs first, this person's allowed to put their needs first as well. You know, give the love without expectation. You know, love isn't manipulation. Love is love. Authentic love isn't manipulation. We have 90. 90 could be significant, or 60. We have Capricorn could be significant. We have V. V for vendetta, I just thought of. We have X. This could be like an X. We have QXK. Could be significant. We have Cancer here. We have a little butterfly. Let's see what other words we have. We have fault. Maybe somebody feels like they're at fault or feels very guilty. We have jumping. We have mall. Could be significant. We have description. We have assuring. We have functional. We have HIV. We have Gary. And lastly, Gary could be significant, definitely for someone, because my throat likes to do that whenever I feel like there's a message that I'm saying significant. We have habitat. So somebody in their habitat, doing their, living in their habitat, they're doing their habits. Instead of doing habits, learn how to create new, better habits, healthy habits. Instead of doing habits that are, subconsciously within you, reframe and unroot bad habits to create healthier habits. Could be something significant for you or for this connection. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed reading. If you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing. Let me know how I did in the comments. Please, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 3s. If you chose the Third Eye Tarot deck, as well as this crystal, Zebra Quartz, this will be your reason, the fuck? This will be your reading on who is in love with you. So, we have the little bell on the side. If there's any synchronicities, it will be ringed. And let's shuffle this deck on camera. So the first section, we're going to talk about why is this person in love with you? So why are they in love with you? What about you are they in love with? And then what do they want to do with all the love that they have for you? Like, do they want to take you out on dates? Like, what do they want to do? So that's the 2 topics we're going to talk about at first. Ooh, we already have the 6. Yes, 6 of Swords came out. So that is representing why they're in love with you. I just thought of like eternal love. We also have 10 of Swords on the back. You maybe have overcame a lot, pile 3. You may be somebody who's like a phoenix in the ashes. You maybe have experienced a lot of shit, yet you always come out on top. And there's just something so beautiful about you, is that you don't let anything tear you down. You just allow it to make you stronger of a person. And I really do believe that that's something that's coming out. Like, look at this underneath, the 9 of Cups in reverse. Like, oh my God, such a beautiful message. I'm getting like, look at her going up, all these swords broken. She fought her battles. She fought so many battles, and now she's finally on the steps to the infinite, like, infinite love, eternal, like, life. Or like, I just saw 222. She's on the mission. She's on the stepping stones of her journey, and she's gone through hell to get there. She's gone through so much to get there. She is so close to this forever, forever abundance and continuous forever abundance. And I think in a way, pile 3, like, oh my God, this is just reminding me of something I saw recently where it was like, it's not about the final step. Like, she's on all these steps all the way to the end, like the final step. Your journey is never over. Your journey is always going to be continuing. And once you change your perspective on it and see this as abundance can come within your journey, not just at the end of your journey. It's not about what you appreciate at the end. It's about what you receive and appreciate throughout, like what you receive, the abundance that is received during the journey, on the courses of the steps. That is what this ultimate, achievement or goal is, or should be. You know, like change, like I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like it's not about the finish line, because once you're at the finish line, there is nothing more. There is no finish line. You know, like nothing is ever fully done. And once you are like come to terms with that and um be at peace with that, where it's like you can now appreciate the little wins that ultimately, slowly but gradually, get you up to the highest self you want to be, closest to the highest self you want to be. Like, let me show you a picture I just saw recently on Instagram that is so beautiful. So it says your journey, right? It says in days. I don't know if you've ever, you could be someone who maybe is like really into your journey of like your finances. If that's the case, then you could be someone who maybe is into stocks. If this doesn't resonate, don't take it, but just take it as it for face value. Like this is what the journey is in days. It doesn't look like much. It's ups and downs. You never really see, you can't really see much of the progress, right, within the days. Then you start to look it in months, right? Then it's ups and downs. It's like a little like cycle, and you could see somewhat of the change, somewhat of the growth. Sometimes you go up, sometimes you come back down. It's a cycle in the months, and then over years you see the incline, and then over a decade you see the full gradual change and growth. It takes time, and the little achievements are all what adds to your journey. I hope that makes sense. So that is what this person really loves about you, is maybe you have already made that mindset. Maybe you've already have understood that, and maybe that's something that this person really loves about you, is you appreciate the little things, the little accomplishments, and you're so close to receiving, you know, all that you desire once you, I think, start to like appreciate them. um or like it's almost like if you focus, it's like the it's this great like line where it's like if you focus on all the things you don't have, you will forever be, you know, pessimistic about life. But if you start to focus on all the things you do have and start to pay attention and appreciate the things you do have, then your life and your mindset will change as to I am abundant. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of vibe that I'm getting from this. It's like you stay positive outlooking, you are like optimistic about life, even though the hardships you've faced, and you look at every hardship as a learning lesson. And that is what this person really loves about you, pile 3, is that you take everything and change it into something positive. So let's see what else. What else does this person really love about pile 3? This card really wants to come out. 2 of Wands. I saw that card a couple times actually already. So 2 of Wands talks about needing to make a decision in career. So it's basically, do you want to go this way in your passion, or do you want to go the other way in your passion? So this could be maybe you have a decision in love, pile 3. You could also maybe have a decision in your career. This could be also a decision. It could be a decision in any aspect of your life, but some aspect that you have a lot of passion in, or possibly a little bit of anger in. So ask yourself, what decision do I have to make? What decision am I feeling like I need to make? I think if that isn't a message, this could also just be saying, this person finds you as to be somebody who's very decisive. You know what it is you want, and you know how to get there. You set out your map closest to help yourself get to where it is you need to be. Like you map out your journey yourself. You know what I mean? Like you are able to map it out in the stars and see like, okay, this is where I need to go in order to get to where I want. You are very decisive, and you are very intelligent and wise, and just somebody who maps out their future. Like there's no fear, there's no blockages, there's nothing clouding your judgment. You know how to get there, and that's what you're on the path of doing. And it's quite inspiring. It really is. It's like, wow, this person knows what it is that they want, and they know how they're going to get there. You know what it is that you want, pile 3. You could have blue hair, pile 3. Possibly, like, these two people have blue hair. That could be significant. Oh, and look at this. The High Priestess also has a blue, like, piece on their head. That could be something significant. The High Priestess also talks about somebody who's very intuitive. You could have a really strong sense of intuition, and that is what helps you. Your third eye is open. This is the Third Eye Tarot. Your third eye is so powerful, pile 3. It's like when you do that introspection of understanding yourself and who you are as a person, it helps you and direct you and lay out your path ahead of you. Like, you're able to, like, you figure out who you are, and then you're able to lay it out into the physical realm of how to get there to your highest self. You know what I mean? That's what's so beautiful about you. That's why this person's in love with you. It's because of that. You're so intuitive. You maybe are really good at, like, understanding how this person feels. You may also be really good at, like, understanding what this person's dealing with before they even understand it or comprehend it themselves. So for example, like, if this person's dealing with some sort of, like, issues with their ego, and they're fighting with their ego, and it's keeping them, like, they're having some sort of blockage, you may be able to take, like, one look at them and be like, hey, I don't know if you can see this or if you're self-aware of what's going on here, but you're struggling with your ego right now. And, like, you're able to just, like, say that, and the person will, like, deny and be like, no, I don't think so. And then 2 days later, they'll come back and be like, actually, I think I was fighting with my ego. But they won't admit it, that you were right, and that they knew that they won't even realize that you said that, because they just didn't take it in, but their subconscious took it in. You know what I mean? Have you ever had that where it's like, you know what's going on? Your intuition is so strong that you can even read things for other people before they even notice it themselves. So let's see what this person, you maybe help this person a lot also to, like, catch them on their blockages, and that could be another thing that this person really loves about you. So what does this person want to do? What the hell? Okay, so these cards came out of my hands, and I don't know if you saw that, but so we have healing family issues. Maybe this person has physical touch love language, because I just said feeling. Or maybe healing feelings, like maybe this person struggles with, like, expressing their emotions. Maybe what this person wants to do is, maybe you are so inspiring to them that you motivate them to want to heal their family issues, to heal and love, and maybe even forgive their parents for what has happened. I think this person also has a lot of faith and a lot of trust in this connection. Maybe this person trusts you a lot and trusts, like, the universe, and has a lot of trust within this connection, and that things will, work in their favor, and trust that maybe there will be a wedding as well. I think this person wants to marry you, pile 3. This person wants to marry you, put a ring on that finger, start a family with you, and, like, a healthy family too. We have healing family issues. This person wants to, like, heal generational issues with you. Let's see, what else do we got here? What else does this person want to do with all the love that they have for you? Oh, I think I want to just take these. We have open your heart. It will help you attract more love. I think this person maybe wants to open their heart up to you more, be more honest with you, show more love towards you, be more tender and caring, and show how much they love you with possibly their physical actions. Like, maybe this person's wants to put in more effort and show you a lot more care, because maybe they realize something. We have sexuality. Someone's still figuring themselves out. Maybe this person's still trying to figure themselves out. So maybe that's why they maybe didn't have their heart fully opened in the past. But now that this person's figuring themselves out and maybe you're helping them figure themselves out, they are more open to showing love and love to you as well as to others. They may also have a unique sexuality or still figuring their sexuality out. We also have confessions. Someone has to tell you something. So this could be a really, really, really small message for some of you. If it does not resonate, please do not take it. But for some of you, you may be dealing with someone who wants to confess something about their sexuality. So maybe about what it is they're sexually attracted to. So keep that in mind. If that's not the case, this could also just be saying this person wants to be more open, like with it said, open my heart up. This person wants to be more open about what they're thinking, being more honest and truthful, and just confess more about their feelings. Like they want to like be more in touch with their emotions, be more vulnerable around you, express how they feel about you. Let's see what else. What else do they want to do with pile 3? So what does this person want to do with pile 3? What does this person want to do with all the love they have for pile 3? 2. Ooh, we have kisses and love. Aw, what did I say? What did I say about wanting to show you more love? This person maybe wants to like give you more love, kisses, having unconventional love, just showing how much they love you through like their love languages. Maybe if you pay attention to what their love language is, it could be like acts of service, it could be physical touch. I'm going to say physical touch for this one because I said feel, but it doesn't have to be. It could also be like maybe grand gestures, gift giving, physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service. And I think this person may want to like kiss you, show affection, give and receiving affection by giving you a bunch of kisses, unconditional love. They want to like fall in love with you through their kisses, or they want to maybe make you fall in love with them through kisses. So let's see what we have here. What else do we have here for you, pile 3? What do we have? Oh! Alright, I honestly just want to take those 2 cards just because they seem so, like, extravaganza. So dramatic. Let's see what we got. We got calm. This person wants to be committed to you. This person doesn't want to let obstructions or anything or contracts hold them back. They want to have commitment. Stay committed and create this commitment within this connection. They want to have calm, peaceful love, authentic love with you. We have natural disasters. This natural disaster could be like representing actual natural disasters. Maybe there's something specific about like, maybe there was something outside of your control in like nature that happened that maybe caused a lot of tension in this connection. And this person wants to stay calm with this situation and also stay committed throughout this, difficulty. This is also reminding me of like, maybe this is saying like there's natural disasters. Like it's not like an actual disaster. It's more of like natural conflict in relationships. Like there's bound to be conflict in relationships. And what this person wants to do is they want to get through it with you, through the good and the bad. This person wants to stay calm, committed with you through the conflict you may have within the connection. That's what builds your love. This person wants to build a foundation, build on this love. So let's see who this person is. So who is this person? Who is this person for pile 3? Let's get some wild unknown oracles. Who is this person? We have tiger. So there could be a strong fire sign here. Someone who's a fire sign or has strong fire sign. Who is this person? 2, 3. We have the hummingbird. So with the fire sign here, the tiger reminds me of like the world card in what deck is that? Eternal Visions tarot deck. In the Eternal Visions tarot deck, they have a tiger underneath like the world card. It's like a tiger on top of the world. And with this tiger card, it's reminding me of like, this is somebody who's extremely confident, and somebody who is extremely confident with knowing that they have everything in their power to receive whatever it is that they want in their life. So for example, you, pile 3, this is you. Like this bad bitch energy where it's like you've gone through hell, and that is what has built your confidence in being able to trust yourself and being able to receive your abundance. Like, you know, you have everything in your power to receive what it is that you want. And maybe that's what attracted you to this person. If this is, because I asked specifically, who is this person? This is supposed to represent them. So if you have this bad bitch energy, maybe you have attracted somebody who also has that energy where they know what they want as well. It's somebody they know what it is that they want, and or maybe they're building on this. We also have the hummingbird in reverse. I'm gonna have to look that one up because that one I'm still a bit unfamiliar with. And then we have the bee. So the bee is somebody who works really hard. It's like a hard-working bee. They basically are born to work together in, their community and work together with others. They're like the hardworking bee. And what keeps them upright, like this is a positive message because this person is upright. This person works really hard and they're very good at working with others. They're very hardworking, busy bee. They could be also just like represented by a bee. Like maybe they're like cute like a bee. Maybe they flap their wings. They could be a little bit fast moving because they do have air sign. They have twice air sign. They could definitely be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So hardworking bee. And what else about the working bee? Sometimes the working bee, though, does need like time for themselves so they don't sting. But overall, though, they can handle a lot when it comes to like having to work very hard. Like they can handle it. With the frog here in reverse, sometimes the frog talks about like renewal and needing to be refreshed, and more specifically in water, like taking a shower and rejuvenating yourself within water. Maybe your person, pile 3, something specific about your person is maybe they tend to like to reset themselves, or when they're feeling down, maybe they like to take showers. That could be something. They could also just like to take showers to like scrub away any like, they take showers when they're feeling sad, and like in a way they're physically scrubbing off like the imperfections or scrubbing off like the drainingness that they felt. Whatever that was making them feel off, they're scrubbing it off in the shower. And like that's why they feel rejuvenated after. So there could be something specific about that. Let me look more in depth with these cards. So the tiger here, the tiger is lunar force, ease in darkness, feminine energy, very strong feminine energy. Somebody who receives abundance, like they sit back and let abundance come to them. It's like the queen. The queen knows she's the queen. She sits down on a throne. She doesn't have to work for a thing. It all comes to her. It's this about being in this energy of receiving rather than chasing. Really big message. I think something specific is maybe that is you, representing you, pile 3, or this person might be, your person, pile 3, might be in that energy as well. But this is somebody who's very passionate, very strong, very sensual. Could also like very sexual, like somebody who is very in tune with their sexuality. And maybe you help this person understand that. With the hummingbird, I think these 3 cards are representing your person. Maybe this card is representing you, pile 3, because I'm really getting that could be you. Let's get... It doesn't have to be, though. Hummingbird. So the hummingbird is positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. When out of balance, it says pushy, insistent, and sharp. Your person might be struggling a bit with a bit of control, pile 3. They may be a little bit pushy, a little bit insistent, a little bit sharp, like a little bit demanding, due to possible fears with things that are like out of their control. So it says, inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it learns where to gather nectar and returns its source daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. Just like how the frog talks about rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. This person might be a bit pushy, a bit insistent or sharp when it comes to like getting their creativity or their nectar, whatever. They could be a little bit pushy when it comes to like really needing to like take a shower or like needing to like reset, having some sort of reset due to maybe that's what they're used to doing. So that could be something specific to let you know who this person is that's in love with you. Let's see what the bee represents. The bee is the next card. The bee is earnest, hardworking, democratic. Somebody who works great in communities, somebody who is really hardworking and really good at community work. It is upright. It says content, active, and vibrant. This person could be very happy and very active, very colorful, vibrant. They're like, maybe even expressing themselves a lot with color. Just blissful and joyous. They can have like a interesting, fun personality. They like to work on team projects. And then the frog, lastly, here is water. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. That is, where did I just see the freaking frog? Okay, so it says clearing, cleansing, healing. Maybe your person, pile 3, the person that is in love with you, is really trying to heal. They could be having a blockage when it comes to healing due to the insistence and pushiness. But overall, though, I think they are trying and they're trying to heal. I think they're trying to cleanse themselves from whatever putrid, like, hardships they're dealing with, whatever difficulties they're having. And I think they could be a little bit running on empty. Maybe they're giving a little bit too much away and they're feeling a bit empty due to, like, there's some sort of imbalance, and I think it mainly has to do with some sort of regulation that needs to be done. Maybe, for example, they need to do things that bring back or release the energy that's within them. So, for example, meditation, sitting in nature, taking a shower, listening to music and dancing, different things like that can really help somebody, clear their mind and cleanse, all this energy, or specifically whatever is like feeling imbalanced within them. So that could be really representing who is in love with you, pile 3. I hope that helps you understand who this person is. And then lastly, we're going to pull charms and initials. Oh my goodness. The 5 hit this message up out of there. So keep that in mind. So let's see what we have for you, pile 3. So there could be definitely luck on your side because we have... Ooh, that actually is a J. But still, I just thought of like luck. I thought of L-U-C, like luck. We do have... There could be some sort of juice. Like maybe like orange juice, apple juice, some sort of juice significance. Not really sure exactly what that means yet, but maybe if you see that like throughout the day, that could be like signifying you to like, you know, think of this moment at that time. Oh, we even have like a little heart here. That's so cute. Giving a lot of love, opening your heart into this relationship or connection. We have I, and then Jucc. I just thought of like thick, somebody who's maybe thick. We have 5, which represents change, conflict, and usually conflict invokes change and growth. So maybe you've experienced a lot of conflict in this connection, but it's all due to, you know, growing, changing. There could be something significant about your eyes. You could have really beautiful eyes, pile 3. Let's see what else. We have kidney. There could be something about somebody's kidney, maybe somebody who's like has health issues with their kidney, or maybe somebody who has a really strong kidney. We have enthusiastic. I think your person, pile 3, could be very enthusiastic. We did have that message with the bee. It was like enthusiastic bee. We have finances could be significant. We also have looking in the mirror, like looking into the reflection. There could be some sort of delusion when it comes to self-reflection because it's got like a little like swirl in the mirror, like a parallel universe. We have a little stuffing stalker. Just thought of Christmas, and we are in the month of Christmas, so we have employee. There could be something to do with an employee, enthusiastic employee. Maybe this person's very enthusiastic about their job, like they're, you know, the working bee. That makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna hit the bell again. We have fur. There could be something to do with fur. We have CH could be something. We have LB could be significant. Ooh, now we have 9 came out. I don't know when I hit that, but it changed to 9. We have effective. Maybe this person's very effective within their job. We have ick. There could be some sort of ick. We have memorial. I think ick was the one that was hit by the 5. So ick could be like, maybe there's some sort of ick that's being caused, like maybe somebody's feeling uncomfortable or just like cringing at something that bothers them deep inside. And maybe the 5 is representing there needs to be change within that. Like maybe you or your person might be getting like an ick towards the other person due to like something that they have unresolved within themselves. That could be really beneficial to like heal or work on or just reflect on with the mirror here. And the change of that could bring a lot of like growth. We have good night, maybe saying something significant could be like saying good night to each other a lot at night. It's like consistent. We have a little screwdriver or wrench here. I just thought of like throwing a wrench in things. Maybe something is throwing a wrench in things that cause conflict. Or this could be someone who maybe I just thought of is a tool. Maybe you think like maybe that's an ick where it's like you think this person's a tool, and maybe that's like the perception that needs to be changed is like giving this person the space to be themselves and learn for themselves. We also have a key. I just thought of like key to your heart. We have a little heart here. This makes me think of like what is that game? Uh Kingdom of Hearts. This key reminds me of that. So we have BD, DB. We have a little owl here, which also makes me think of like wise, somebody who's very wise. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. We also have a little heart, giving love. That is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing. Let me know how I did in the comments. I'd love to hear. And I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye!